as if in protest of any shelter it might offer. She looks like she's scowling, but the scars on her face make it hard to tell.
An outsider in Tiquara? Who are you, stranger?
The Valiant Train Company wants me to look after the investment.
More merchants and diggers. Better to go back to where you came from.
Whoa.
I tell Ranga Ruano that the stench of Tiquara will drive away friend and outsider alike. You must be thankful that Bareth enclosed your nose with that shell of a face.
Do you smell it? She said. Okay. I don't smell anything.
I speak of the Lagufath. There is no food on this barren island that those monsters do not steal.
Yeah, but how could you say no to those little faces?
Always they circle our village looking for weaknesses. I push the cage with the young ones farther toward the beach, but I smell them even here.
It's no wonder they come here when the beach smells like a Lenguathan hatchery.
Better to keep them under our thumb than sharpening blow darts, I say. A week ago, I tracked the fish to Hoina Ravine, so I challenged the Mataru to a hunting competition. My mother's belt for the brood mother's head. It is not every day that newcomers land on our beaches. What say you show me how outsiders deal with Lagufath?
The competition sounds like fun.
Akira, the fish are not so little up close, but I say you can handle yourself. Hunting tales of our ancestors say the brood will scatter when their fish Ranga is killed. No need to chase the children if you cut the head from the mother.
Okay. What are you doing with this shipwreck?
The Ranga wanted a trading post. He said it will bring more Valians like the sweaty dwarf. Then they will bring food and supplies and their sweaty money.
What's wrong with that?
Always I stand here. This is no job for the Mataru. We hunt, fight, and lead.
So why aren't you hunting or fighting?
What is there to hunt on this heap of rock and moss? No game, only Lagufath skulking in Hoina Ravine. Even the antelope know there is no fit home. The grasses are thin and the trees are like a child's bones. Small and soft. Even to build this, we must hike up the mountain for wood. Am I a Kuaru?
Chain.
Do I dirty my fingers with coins 1,000 hands have touched? Never. Go see the sweaty one, the dwarf. He washes his hands sometimes. You'll never meet a more welcoming tribe. See? The villagers brawl for the honor of your visit.
Interact attacks interrupt with empowered attacks. Resolve hostile effect duration. I'm just gonna do this rest thing because my main character is nearly dead. He's 3 wounds. At least we have some rest bonus. And 3 int actually pretty decent. Wait, now that I think about it, what's better? Why not flank the Vera? Oh no, it's only the Vera. The shit kind of shit actually. I never realized. Because I was wondering if this thing's there. This is way better. Okay.
Yes? Of course.
Wait, there's stuff to fight here? Or like on the beach here maybe? Or like what?
It is a bad omen to have a priestess so young.
Age is no assurance of wisdom. Remember Anna?
Still your tongue. Amira's winds will surely carry your words.
Bending cat. Safe and all. Meaty. What kind of cat is Miri? +1 int. An enemy weapon attack will crit less frequently. Alright, what we got here?
Quit your chirping. I have no fish for you.
Okay, some of the plebs.
Full tides.
What can you tell me about Tikavara?
The high tide is stingy with fish, and the low tide even more so.
Why are those Lengwathen caged?
Kimwihi and the other Mataru found them when they explored the island. Said maybe we train them to build. And if the soil and sea are misers here, then we eat them.
As our hands begin to drift slowly towards his weapon. He blinks at your companion, impassively glancing towards the sea with an air of mild impatience. I mean, freeing those probably would make Ada happy.
The village starves, and you hide Kowiki fruit?
I hide nothing, you bloated pufferfish. Traitor! Gatty's jaws will close around you!
Confess, Tamao, or will you let good food rot?
Young warrior forehead is furrowed with the lines and batted with perspiration. He stands over a man bound to a pole.
Does mine look like a full belly, idiot? Question the rest of the Raparu. We all hunger.
Every word out of the bound man emerges as an agonized wheeze. He glares up at Mukumu.
Disgrace. Any other Raparu has worked 10 times in a day what you have in your life, and they do not complain.
The warrior pulls a dagger from his belt and thumps the tip thoroughly. Blinking, he turns to you, wearing a bright, friendly smile.
Watch your...
Because they're very loud, man.
For what do you make of this hagfish, huh? Will Tamao confess if I tighten the ropes?
I take it he's done something wrong?
Pakeho caught this wretch stealing the last of the Kowiki fruit. The tribe was to feast on it for a harvest ceremony.
I stole no Kowiki, but I wish I had. I would have hid it somewhere most unpleasant.
His ass or like what?
You hear this? A second chance we give, and Tamao throws it in our faces.
He's done this before?
Lied and stolen? Akira.
I assume it's like a yes, yep.
When we have food, he takes more than he deserves. He steals baskets and pots, and even pilfered a spearhead from a warrior on the hunt. I say there is no person in Tikawara who he has not wronged in some way. Maybe no person in the Deadfire.
What say you, Tamao?
I say I deserve what others have in plenty. Shade, a full belly, a moment to kneel on cool sands. We stopped being a tribe when Ruanu dragged us into the path of the outsiders. Now we can only save ourselves.
You shame us, Tamao. To return in your next life as a coconut crab would be too kind.
What was this Koiki ceremony?
We would have eaten the last of the Kowiki as a tribe. This way we give our thanks to Kahopa, the eel of life. Now this cannot happen. Our harvest fails because this one puts his empty stomach higher than the gods.
Isn't it tradition to eat the whole fruit, seeds and all?
Akira, just so. To consume the fruit, seeds, and all. This is how we pray to Kahopa for bounty.
You have a guilty man. What do we do? What's to be done?
Pakeho's word is enough to give Tamao over to the waves.
Oh, perfectly civilized. Go on.
This is our way.
Better to drown as an innocent man than starve with you fools.
Spits, but without the forward momentum, it just dribbles on his chin.
Justice does not fill our stomachs or our hearts. It brings the gods no closer to ending this famine.
Whisper a good word in your Ranga's ear and I consider it.
Akira, you would do this? I say, our Ranga will dedicate the Feast of the Last Kawiki to your name. Until the Kawiki is found, I will delight in prodding this stubborn eel for answers. You are free to question him in your custom, I say, and Peheko he tarries often by the beach.
I'd like to know more about the
Then you
village.
must speak with the Ranga. His lodge is at the top of the hill, past the trading post. Nairi also knows much, but she is quiet ever since. Nairi, she tends the shrine in the northwest part of town, near the statue of Ngati. Yes.
What do you do here?
I am a warrior, like most Mataru. Can you not tell?
Warrior.
We have little reason to fight on Tikawara, except when the fishermen drink too much of the dwarf man's liquor. But these are only small fights, not like it was on the island we left before, when the pirates, the slave...
Slavery is illegal, okay? But there is definitely slavery happening, okay. This expression goes slack. For several seconds, his widening eyes stare blankly into some remembered horror. After a moment, he snaps back. Dude, I'm so fucking dead. Like, yeah, I'm gonna stop soon. Probably after this guy, we're gonna go to bed.
But what did I say? Tikawara does not give in abundance, but there are worse things, Akira.
Okay, yeah, it's time. We played a good amount. 12 hours. We come back later when I wake up and we go again until we finish this game or until next week. Friday today, right? Yep. Alright. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time zone, night, shenanigans. Until next time, which is in